Hi friends, this is Ashutosh Jha, Director of the Migration Bureau, and we are back with a new video. As more and more of our clients and applicants are securing their work visas to Poland and coming to the territory of Poland to join their employers, the most basic question that we are being asked is about the working hours and also the vacations. So this is the topic of our video today: working hours and vacations by labor law in Poland. So without any further ado, let's get started. Working time in Poland shouldn't exceed 8 hours a day and an average of 40 hours per an average 5-day working week. For the work performed in excess of the working time, standards employee is entitled to an allowance. If it's justified by the type of work or the organization thereof, the employer can introduce the other working time systems which allow to extend daily amount of working time. Specific requirements related to this matter are indicated in the Polish Labor Code. An employee is entitled to an annual paid vacation leave amounting to 20 days if they have been employed for less than 10 years, or 26 days if they have been employed for at least 10 years. Periods of previous employment, regardless of intervals in employment and how the employment relationship ended, are counted into the employment period, determining the right to leave and the length of leave. Graduating from the following schools means the following period are counted into the employment of period on which the length of leave is based: basic or other equivalent vocational school, the duration of the education provided for by the syllabus but not more than 3 years; secondary vocational school, the duration of the education provided for by the syllabus but not more than 5 years; secondary vocational school for graduates of basic equivalent vocational schools, 5 years; middle comprehensive school, 4 years; post comprehensive school, 6 years; and lastly, school of higher education, 8 years. The periods of education cannot be aggregated. If an employee attended school while being employed, the employment period determining the length of leave includes either the duration of employment while attending school or the duration of attending school, whichever is the more favorable to the employee. In the event of changing the employer during the year, the employee is entitled to paid leave as follows. With current employer, in an amount proportional to the period worked at this employer in the calendar year in which employment relationship ends, unless the employee has already used up or exceeded the leave he is entitled to. With new employer, in the amount proportional to the time remaining until the end of the calendar year, if the employee is employed for a period not shorter than up to the end of the calendar year, or proportional to the employment period in the calendar year if the employee is employed for a period shorter than up to the end of the calendar year. At the written request of the employee, the employer can grant unpaid leave to the employee. The period of the unpaid leave is not counted in the employment period on which the rights of the employee are based. When granting the unpaid leave longer than 3 months, the parties may provide the possibility to recall the employee from the leave for important reasons. An employer can also grant an employee, with the written consent of the employee, unpaid leave to perform work at another employer for a period set out in an agreement concluded on this matter between the employers. The period of such leave is counted into the period of work on which the employee's rights as the existing employer are based. So friends, this brings us to the end of our brief and informative video. I hope you have a better understanding of how the working hours and vacations work under the Polish labor law. If you got value out of this video, please like, comment and share the video. And for more information, log on to the website which is mentioned in the link below. Thank you for watching this video. This is Ashutosh Jha, Director of the Migration Bureau, signing off. Until next time.